So in this video is a couple of replays in the Tier 7 British light tank, the Setter. So this is the equipment I run: rammer, optics, vertical stabilizer, and I've got my standard consumables that I run: large repair kit, a small med kit, food. Now this is the crew I've got: 6 cents, ball needler, rapid load and steady aim, run and gun, situational awareness and camouflage expertise. I would say those 7 are probably standard for a light tank, to be honest. Maybe not so much run and gun for a really passive scout, but I do like to run it. Just coming up to this corner, see if I can outspot anyone. I do outspot this AMX-12T. I quite like using the bushes a little bit more in front, but at the moment no need to do that. Got this T29 coming across. I do want to get some shots into its lower plate. It's coming more side on, so I'm feeling a bit more confident. Something's now looking at us. TDs do tend to camp around sort of the B8 area and shoot down, so I'm just going to relocate. Our team's pushed quite nicely into the town, but we seem to be quite lacking on the outskirts. So I do just want to go back round. I've noticed the artillery's going in. It gets taken down. Maybe it just thought it was a bad map and just decided to YOLO and try and shotgun. But we've got this heavy tank on the left. It's overextended. So overextension means, you know, it's just gone too far forward. So me and this other TD can come up behind it. It's getting shot at the front. I think it can't decide who to aim. I think it saw me, then hesitated, but I think it was actually going around to try and shoot that TD. So that was a really dangerous tank taking out the game. That tank hold down caused a lot of problems. KV2, not too sure why it hasn't gone town, but there it is. This Yank Panther, slap side on, just trying to hit the tracks. Just yodeling at the premium. I just want to, if it does move off, but get the KV2. Switching back to the standard rounds now. I think we've pushed the town quite well, and looks like the enemy team have just gone down 8-9 line. So you can make this map work with a light tank. You just have to look at the minimap constantly to see where everyone is. Another T29, not too sure what it's doing. Looks like it's AFK, so I'm just going to sit here and farm easy damage. Just holding R2 down now. I've now sussed it's AFK. Yeah, it's unfortunate when people do that. I don't know why they load in a fairly good map for that tank, so I'm not too sure if it was a case that they saw the map and just quit out. I don't know. It's got a couple of light tanks running around. We've got the AMX-12T that we saw earlier, but Dreadnought takes it down. You always want to try and avoid going into town when you're in a light tank until the end game like this, because you might be unfortunate enough to come across a heavy like that. So get the win. We come in 3rd place, get 3 kills, 1500 damage, 13 direct hits. So we got the most direct hits in the game, which is, I always like to get that one. We get a 2nd class, but that was the first mark game. So you can make it work in a map like that. You just have to keep an eye on the minimap. So into the 2nd game. This one was obviously after the first mark game, but I put this one in because this is an ace. I was playing the Setter an evening, got the first mark and just carried on playing it. So again, another map, not best suited for a light tank, but as I said, I get the ace in the tank on this map. So just pop the food, just try and see if I can outspot anyone. Just want to come up onto this little ridge here and just want to look over. Just use this bush as best I can. It's quite a small tank. I do quite like the small light tanks. Not too keen on sort of the American style, the fairly bigger light tanks, but I do like the little sort of the British and the French light tanks. So it doesn't look like nothing's coming across. I keep patient, and we spot this heavy. So just going to try and put as many shots in there as can, just into the lighter plate, not the engine out. Someone sets it on fire. See if we can get the last bit of damage, when we do, and we get the kill. Looks like an artillery's pushed up onto the bridge. We've got a light tank that's come around. A couple of light tanks dotted around. A few have gone either the bridge or underneath the bridge. Most of the team have gone ice road, and as you can see, looks like it's a few mediums on the red team. They've held up our entire team. So I'm thinking at this point, I do want to sort of secure this western flank so I can push round, because I think the people on the bridge, I think they're probably going to stay there and wait to get shots of our team pushing. So I feel quite safe that everyone's kind of like tying each other up. The light tank moves off. I don't want to go down because I think I'd just be outnumbered, because there's a couple of light tanks down there as well. It gets shut down. So at this point I'm thinking that there's no enemy pressure coming from the west. I feel quite confident to just leave it. Just try and get shots into these tanks, putting shots across into our TD. So I was noticing they were actually peaking quite a lot, so see if they do it again. So here it comes again. It's gone, it's lost the sixth sense, but I'm just going to put shots in. The light tank's over there as well somewhere. Now I've been spotted now, so I'm just going to go behind this rock. So we're already up to over 1,000 combined, which is good. This light tank is attacking now. We've got shots into the IS. I'm not going to pass shots up. Just a little bit too slow with that reload. Our light tank's gone in down there. It's only on 3 health, so it's not really worth going to get 3 health. So I'm just going to stay here and get bigger damage into the IS that's coming down. Looks like it's been tracked. I don't know if that was me or someone else. I think I hit the fuel tank. But now 8-7, feeling that we need to get enemy tanks off the board as such. Spot the TD, but we've gone underneath its gun now. The IS is shut down. It's a Hellcat, so really do not want to take a shot from that. I think it's probably just auto-locked me, so my targeted steel is still on. It does have a really slow turret rotation, that Hellcat. So as you can see, I'm reversing up just to help the gun depression. I can put the gun depression over the back. Got the SU-100, it takes a shot at me, misses. But my priority is this Hellcat. If I take a shot from that, it's going to hurt quite a lot. Get a shot into the side of its turret, it's running off. The SU-100 gets shut down. Just trying to see where that shot is on the Hellcat. It's got a shot on me, it misses. So at this point, I know that it's probably on a reload, but I've lost my window of opportunity to YOLO it. But knowing it's got a slow turret rotation, I just want to go as far over as I can so it struggles to keep its turret rotated. So it doesn't seem to be firing. As you can see, it's just facing forwards, it can't get the turret round. So I'm R1, R2 and I really should be aiming this. I think it's because I feel so safe and secure it's not going to be able to hit me. Just got lazy, but yeah, eventually disengaged the auto lock. Got the Bishop here. It's quite I'm not too sure what it's doing there, but it was obviously covering the bridge. I make a mistake here. It could have been really bad if it was loaded. I was just sitting in front of it. Don't think it could have one-shot me, but you never know with artillery. So at this point you notice that it's 2-1. It's me and the artillery and a medium. I'm getting pinged to YOLO the medium, which I'm not going to do. It was on the ice road and I feel that it's going to come down here, so I'm going to stay here. I've got the height advantage. I'm getting pinged again to go to YOLO it. I'm not going to do that. Here it is. So I get a shot in, get another one in, and yeah, just circling it. So yeah, in that situation, it looked like a couple of my allies were wanting me to YOLO, but you want to use all the advantages you've got. I felt that Leo was going to come down that riverbed, and me staying up there, it would negate its armour. I'd be shooting down into its armour, so why move? So get the most damage, most direct hits, most assisted in that game. Really good. Get the ace tanker on that one. Yeah, I think the light tank line of the British is quite good for me because they're quite small, but there's probably better light tanks.